Alright, time to continue. I think when I left it last time, I was going to do all the determinations and do one more reading day and then one more lesson day and then crafting. Crafting forever. Crafting until I get bored and play another game. Just crafting. Alright, let's get going. But, where's my notes? Where's my notes? I need my notes. Ah, there we go. Book of Hours notes. We decided that we're probably going for Gods from Steel as our final history. And we have to now make sure the Horned Axe is the oldest. And then Speech is the Wound, which is probably Porphyryne. Let's just do that, right? Porphyryne, and we probably don't even need Newman for this, right? We're just that often. Awesome. Porphyryne, our journal, and then the biggest shaft anyone's ever seen. And a skill for knockery. Speech, the wound. There we are. Language is a scar. And we want to do Horned Axe, the oldest, which is Heart, which is good. And then we want to do Shell Origin. That's Scale, which means we have to brew some more ink. Alright, that's fine. So, definitely do this. Good job. And then, what we need now is Heart. Orpiment Exultant. Good. We made a determination. I am the librarian of Hush House, and I have made my determination. Speech, the wound. Language that tore open the manses. Alright, good. Now we gotta go down to our heart desk. In the middle of the night, I wish I could get rid of daybreak and nightfall. I no longer need notifications for them. My heart skill. My heart skill is... What is my heart skill? Edicts Invaluable? Horned Axe, the oldest. The Horned Axe bears 2 blades, permits passage when passage is to be permitted, waits at the threshold. The Horned Axe, who forbids contradiction, is the oldest hour. Other hours might seem older. They are not older. Absolutely dead on correct. So the only thing is Shell Origin now, for which I need Shell Ink, which I believe I determined was Nillikant, which unfortunately I do not have, so I need Sullivan's. No. Sullivan's preparation. 10 winter and a flower. No problem. So up here we need some whist, and up here we need winter skill, and we just need a flower, right? Any old flower. Craft Solomon's preparation. I should probably... No. We will craft with properly later. This button makes a noise. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Whatever. And then Nillikant is Solomon's preparation and a whole bunch of winter. Should I go get... Yeah, I'm gonna go get Newman. Just to make sure I have it. Right there. Alright, good. Come on, Dusk, I don't need to notice. Ugh. Alright, come on. Solomon's preparation. Good. Now we go up here It's Solomon's preparation and some whist, quenching some quellings, Newman, and apparently it's not what we do here. So, I know Inks of Containment can do it. Yeah, there's Nillikent. What else can do it? Quenchings and Quellings. I don't even know why I put that there. Now, this is just a wild guess right here, but it's not enough even. You should try all the ink skills, right? Apparently I can't even use Inks of Power here. That's unfortunate. Now we got something happening. Well, I'll be with you in a moment. Sights and sensations. Nillikent. Have I already found all the Nillikent that could possibly Nillikent? Inks of Revelation doesn't do Nillikent. I should probably try Inks of Power, right? But it doesn't go here. We'll try the altar. The altar I didn't know was there. Oh, it doesn't go. Interesting. What are you? You're a liquid? Witch's Kitchen? It has no winter aspect. Yeah, it doesn't work. Who is here? Princess Kokil Amarajavi. She's very interested in the Oriflame heist. I don't think there's really anything special I could give to her, right? She seems just like a normie. Favor to ask. They gave me a tour of the vaults at Oriflames once, you know. I don't really believe anyone could have gotten in, not without more excitement, not without rather more of a mess. But it might turn out that if that were true, well, a girl might find herself curious about exactly how the thing might carry off. She is, after all, very much a thief. She wants knock, and it probably isn't a great idea to give her knock. I wonder if there's anything particular we can give her. Nothing jumps out to my memory. She's not a traveler. Like, it would have to be a book on burglary, right? That's just what she is. She can't read that. Wait, you can read VAC? Wow. Here, listen to this. It's different. Yeah. So strange that she can actually read VAC. Nobody can read VAC. Who taught her VAC? Don't know what else would be good for her. It's definitely she wants a knock book. I guess I just give her something standard, right? Yeah, just Traveling at Night, or Christopher Illipoli. Okay, we made our determination. It's a very knocky book now. I'm well acquainted with this text. Horned axe, white. Thing, it's a journal. I feel like there should be so many more secrets there, but... what was I doing? I'm trying to find a place where I can use Inks of Power with enough Solomon's Preparation to make the Millicent. This seems like a natural spot, right? But stop making that noise. I wonder, do you know, I think I might just have tripped over something rather smashing here. Thank you so very much, darling. Thank you. I'm sure someone's going to be very angry over what I just did. That's how you know you've done something good. Or at very least, you've done it well. Alright, so Skolevsky bench. Yeah, I can put this here. But I can't put Inks of Power there, which is increasingly irritating. Here? No Inks of Power here. There's going to be a lot of this coming up. This is just a preview. Are all these the same? They are. They're all the same. That strikes me as perhaps not correct, yes? Yes. Perhaps there's something more. Perhaps not. I feel like one of these bells should be usable. I feel like there should be so many little things just around. This should be everywhere, like a hidden pixel, a hidden object game. Kind of a missed opportunity not to have that. Yeah, so you can put this here, but no Inks of Power and nothing else. This won't take it. And this is definitely aligned wrong. St. Tentrito is not correct. Well, can I put Whist in? Can't work up enough. Yeah. Please stop making that noise. Coffin? Yeah, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of this coming. Nope. Why do we have a restore? I guess the cage can heal any malady? Definitely need to figure out if I have to paint a picture up there or something. I so wish it would stop making those noises. So it looks like it's very difficult to get Inks of Power and Solomon's Preparation in the same thing, in the same crafting bench. That's not going to work. That won't work. So it's Moth, Moon, and Winter. It doesn't go. It doesn't go. This doesn't go there, which is remarkably irritating when you get right down to it. I want to read this with my brightest of Faust. It should be able to do it, right? If it was possible at all, I mean. This does kind of get close. No, it doesn't. Shall I just give up? Say it is not possible? Wonder if there's a way to read that somehow. I feel like it should be. It's just a thing, though. Well, do not think I'm going to be able to do this right. Fortunately, this only gets me up to 13 winter. If I would be able to put the second wisp there, I'd be able to do that. However, that is not possible. There's probably some singular place around here, which I am just neglecting. I can take the proper combination of things. However, I am not sure where that is. Show. So, is it time to move on? I think probably yes. There's a lot of this coming. If you do not find this riveting content, apologies, because there is much, much, much more on the way. This doesn't work at all. You can't put whist here, can you? See, it doesn't even work. Alright, so just brood Nillikant through the normal path, the way. With just some fat and some whist. And then the biggest winter skill I got that can do this. And strangely enough, this cannot. I wonder what this is. So, more winter. We can do it. Inks of containment, probably. When I don't have enough. Now, make Nillikant. Alright. We can make Nillikant, and then we can make our determination. I really wish it would not make that noise. New book, which I will read. Letters to my successor. Don't I already have you? I have you. This exists somewhere in the house. Letters to my successor. I know this exists. We're going to find it. Does this... It's super cheap. Did it vanish? Locksmith's Dream. I know I read this, and not hugely long ago. L2S. That's what's going to say on the cover. Well, I have two of them. Light and Inkwell. Did it vanish because it's now there? Colors the book. It's gold. Click on every gold book. Just looking for truth. That's all I'm looking for. It's not going to be up here. Alright. Check the discards. I do think it will have to repeat, and that's how you get more lessons again and again and again. It's like there's books missing here, yes? The one was Hokebald's book. Right, no. I keep getting distracted. It was very early I read this book. Letters to My Successor. Well, let's go see. We made some Milliken's. Now we gotta go over to Scale Desk. Put you there, put you there, put you there, put you there. Shell origin. Came from Shell. Carapace Cross are a hybrid race, and we were once the Carapace Cross. In the Segla's kind, we inherited what we now call language. We long for what we were, and history is too hybrid. The reason I take this above all others is because Colors was turning people into reviving their hidden carapace qualities. L2S in bright gold. I know I've read that book. Was it last game? It talks about feeding the parrot and stuff. Now, we're going to read again, right? Tomorrow. We'll read 4 books. Gervinus Van Loren, and his books. For me. I don't know why I'm carrying Gervinus with me. I feel like I must, I suppose. There's my journal. And here we've made 4 different nations. Horned Axe is the oldest. Speech was the wound that allowed us to invade the Mansis. White was the first flower. And Knock and Winter, Winter and Edge, Heart and Knock. Maybe I should be making Winter and Winter and Winter and Winter. Where's Shell origin? Right there. Scale and Heart. Maybe I should make this the winteriest thing I can think of. And I should be proceeding that way. I don't know. There is almost certainly a special ending. I declare you will be my successor, Abra Southey. I declare you shall come after me. Alright, so we have reading to do. This is incredibly trivial, this book. Go to a lantern desk. I mean, okay, incredibly trivial is perhaps overstating its triviality, but it is quite trivial, especially in face of the skill I can bring to bear. It's a scroll. And again, it's not difficult. Fortunately, I just used my forge desk. Do I have another forge desk? You're not a forge desk. I would hate to wait. There we go. That horrible word. Alright, good. And over here. Moonbook. Go right here, right? Money books are not hard. Done. And oh, an enormous knock book. Alright, we gotta go get the Newman. Where's my Knocky Newman? Right here. What language are you in? Crack track? Of course you are. Absolutely titanic knock book. The Road to Giannis. Up. Give me the Newman. Loopholes. Aunt Mopsy. What are you doing, Aunt Mopsy? There's a good knocky desk. Right there. Then Shept. Enormous Shept. And we want Vac. Brings us to 17. Lucky us. 22. Read that book. Alright, good. And now we wait. Pop. 3 books. Letters to my successor. Advice for Gervinus Van Loren, 11th Librarian of Lush House, to the one who would come after, who is me. Some of the advice is practical. Don't worry about losing the house key. Always close the seaward windows. Make sure you feed the cockatoo. Much of it is rarefied, specifically about Inks of Revelation. Some of it relates to Van Loren's own doom. Close the seaward windows. When I was another, I made a foolish wager with the hooded princes to solve 7 riddles. I had not realized the riddles would be set for me by the one I would become. 6 are resolved. The 7th will be the end of me. It waits now in the cellar of the jail, where Collars still believes I can keep it confined. But the first riddle told me I would not see the second dawn. See, I've done this, yes? This is Revelation, right? Okay. Gervinus's book is of Revelation, and there's no room on the shelf for it here. Huh. Did I really just not see it on this playthrough? Did it vanish? I don't know how to interpret this. Alright, anyway, moving on. The Queen's Turn. A 16th century translation of the Barrowchild's account of Ligaia's turn, when Ligaia, queen unsated, was offered the opportunity to enter the service of the hours of the triple knot, as long as she repudiated her brother-level Antaios. Ligaia accepts, setting aside the arts of the low red sun, associated with Antaios. She bargains, however, for freedom for her daughters. The hours of the triple knot accept casually, knowing that Ligaia has devoured her daughters, but wily Ligaia has decided, in the secret hollow of her heart, that she will adopt any who ask, if they can prove their fierceness. The traditions described here, the ones generally described as hill and hollow, are associated with Ligaia before her turn. But now that she is a name of the Red Grail, they might also be safely used before an altar of the triple knot. Hill and hollow, eh? Before the triple knot. That gives me salt. Salt is not needed, so on the shelf you go. But the altar of the triple knot, hidden as it is right there, wants me to use hill and hollow here for salt sign. Probably because I've already unearthed the secret here. I mean, assuredly that is why. Anyway, not important. Is important the next book. The Incandescent Tantra. Michael Blockley, the eccentric iron magnate, was fond of quoting from this tantra. Blockley died in a factory fire. Dialogues with an entity called the Crucible Prince. The prince warns about the appetites of his mistress, the burning queen, and the peril of the naked desire she shares with the sun, but professes his loyalty nonetheless. A right which changes is necessarily a right which destroys, but a great change requires a great destruction of savage extent. Alright. Watch Numa be tomorrow. Our last book. There we go. The Enormous Knock book. The Road to Janus. The Limian Burzgash makes a series of prophecies regarding the initiatives of the House of Silence, the intricate, if unhelpful, predictions of their passage through their house. The sixth initiate is priest and key, gate and church. He shall cross the sea and open the tide. He shall not be the 11th, yet there should be 7 between them. In the first year of this time, the flower door is opened. The sixth initiate is... That's Abbot Geoffrey, right? Should not be the... Who's the... Fifth was Natalie Bureau. Sixth was the librarian William Harries. Shall not be the 11th, yet there should be 7 between them. He shall cross the sea and open the tide. He shall not be the 11th. The 11th is Van Loren, yet there should be 7 between them. I don't know what that means. I don't know. The 12th initiate, that'd be me, is Salvation and Rack, Steed and Rider, who chooses one blossom of the 3, which I've done, which casts away the key, and whom the key shall not be cast away, who comes after the flame and before the snow. So, after the thing got out of the basement, and before the snow. Now, is this snow as in the nowhere hour? Is this snow as in winter coming? It's definitely, I've chosen one blossom of 3. I've casteth away the key, in whom the key shall not be cast away. Should I just get rid of the key? They say don't worry about losing the key. So should I just get rid of it, see what happens? The key always comes back, right? Let's test that. Alright. Plop. The memory of loss. Oh. Loss is edge in winter. I should probably remember that. As I recall, the key just keeps coming back when I gather. So, something half buried in the sand. Is it just going to come back to me? Anyway, I gotta get rid of these books. These books do nothing for me. I should probably look into spending these, some of these. So, where am I in life? We have, I've got these 2. I've got Moon and Scale and Knock and also Scale. So, definitely level this guy up, who is level 2. I can do it just right now. Right there, right there, right there, and right Oh, I don't have any. Oh, health works, yeah. Okay. And the other one is moon and scale, which I can use hill and hollow for, which is good. I'll just do that tomorrow on memory spending day. Good. And the key just comes back. Alright, well, good to know. I cannot get rid of it. It will always come back. I wonder if I'll ever get another key. That's nice. That's exactly what I need. Anyway, so we are spending lessons today. And we're going to get Serpents and Venoms up, so I just need one scale memory. Well, I mean, I'm going to do it twice, right? Probably should. I'm going to do this twice, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 4 memories that are moon and scale. Not hard. 1. 2. 3. And moon or scale, right? Right there. Alright, memory spending mode engaged. And done. Up, 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 up. Next we have to get our skill. And bop, bop. Then it's health. And hill and hollow. Then we're going to do it again, because it's the lowest level, and then it will be the lowest level again. Making it eligible to be leveled once more. Right. So, now for a next plan. So, level 3s are what we want. So we have not a huge diversity, eh? Moth is ineligible. This says level Meniscate Revelations. Give me 3 edge and forge. So there's 1 edge. I'm going to save Arab. 1 edge. 2 edge. And 1 forge is just super simple. No. There we go. Good. Probably only have 1 more reading day left in the entire game, right? Because I'm not going to have reading day until I have enough books to read. Good. And tomorrow I'm going to do what with this? Guess I have to level something from 4 to 5, right? Or weaving and not working. We go from, I need 4 heart and moth next. Good. That is 1, so I need 3 heart and moth. Should be easy enough to get to. together, right? I have fewer moves now because I mashed together some of my cards that I was saving for reading purposes. What else do I need to do? Probably do a lantern or a moth. It's the lowest knock I have, right there. Lots of low knock. Not you. Sky and knock in quantity 3. So 1. Sky and knock. Don't use my last shaft. That wasn't what I wanted to do. 1. And then 2. And then... yeah, right there. Good. Let's see if I've completely lost track of what I was doing. As happens sometimes. As happens pretty frequently. Alright, so what was I going to level here? This was... glass blowing was I just focused on. This is, I guess, surgeries? I think this is surgeries. No, it's mothy. So... what was that which I was leveling? This was this, right? Yeah. Use the clouds. And then we want some chore. Good. And pop. Right here. Here. I swear there has to be another skill. 59 is such a long number. Simply incorrect. Good. And I could probably do one more if I'm quite careful. Maybe not. Horns and ivories, I guess. Knock and scale. Save the health. Horns and ivories, and that's 3. So 3 knock and scale. Easy. 1, 2, 3. And tomorrow I'll spend the last lessons. And then we are finally on to hardcore crafting action. Pop, pop, pop. Horns and ivories. Pop, 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 pop. Good. That's a good use of the day. Our lowest skill is now level 3. That is quite nice. So I'm going to be leveling Inks of Revelation and probably Watchman Paradoxes. Yeah. Alright. So, we need 4 Moth and Lantern. I don't think these are any Moth and any Lantern. Nope. I'm going to try painting first. I haven't done anything with painting. Moth and Lantern, huh? quantity 4. That's a tough one, isn't it? It's 1 moth. This is 1 lantern. 2 lantern. Good. There's just no other mothy memories, huh? There's another lantern right there. Very good. Now, the visitor has come. How glorious. Winter is upon us. What do we have? Daymare is back. I'll be with you in a moment. But we are leveling Inks of Revelation with Inks of Revelation. What else can we put in here? Trist. Okay. Now, after this, we must talk to our guests. Well, only me, I'm afraid. Don't know much about her, do I? Yeah. Princess Kokil, investigating ways the Orphan heist might have been managed, happened across something rather smashing. Heist, Orflames, Poppycock. Forgeries, Poppycock. Bureau all over the place to rescue everyone, though. Worse than Ortuccio. Bloody pardon me pain, and my bloody pardon my Hindi parts. Pardon me. So what do you want to know? I suppose if one happened to be the sort who happened to know anything about Nyctodromy, or anything, might wonder about being locked up, might wonder what sort of information might mislead the authorities. Not mislead, discourage, put off the scent. Not that there's any scent to off-put. Sort of thing, safe side. So, this is a repeat. We have done this before. And she wants a knock book. Wonder if there's... I don't know enough about her to give her a special thing. I'm not sure about... Just something readable, huh? What if I offer my journal? No. It's not a thing. So, what could I offer her that would be interesting? I've already established that offering Newman's doesn't do anything special. I mean, nothing obviously special. Probably feels special. She can't read VAC, which is good for her. She can't read Ericapean, which is a shame for her. Well... There we go. Have traveling at night. Thank you, dear. Cheered me up a bit. Bright side sort of thing. Pip pip. Anyway. We're going to read Watchman's Paradoxes. So, in the quantity 4, Lantern and Sky. Not hard. 1. Nope. 2. 3. Just jump down to Revelation. 4. And that will be the last of our lessons, which means we are free to pursue crafting day. We gotta do painting first. I haven't been using my newspaper. That's a terrible shame. I wonder if it'll be different in Numa. Alright. Okay. Watchman's paradoxes, please. No. Watchman's paradoxes, please. And you, and you, and you, and of course you. Now, we are free to pursue crafting day. I want to know, what is it with these special benches that take paper? Takes paper. And that's... There's only one source of paper, right? The soul card. And then what to do. This is moth, huh? So let's put Trist in there. And our biggest moth skill, which is Sacralime. The name day riddle still escapes me. This wants paint. Is there any mothy paint? Right there. It's not what I want. Moon, nature, sky, vector, heart. Now, what else can be used for paint? Probably things that you don't expect. Well, things I don't expect at least. Are any of you mothy? Black sapphire wash. That's definitely used for something I don't appreciate. You can use this as paint? Iotic essence? That's weird. What is that? Bitter black salt? It can be used as a pigment, I suppose. Still nothing mothy. That's Ichor Royal, Black Sapphire Wash, Ichor Vitreous. None of these things are really what I'm looking for. Maybe if my Trist was a little tristier. Because I still haven't solved the name day riddle. Anyway, there is probably a painting skill somewhere in here. Sights and sensations. So an awakened feather. And then we don't know what comes after that. Brush a light with the feather. Now I suppose I could go get the Moth Newman if I really was committed to doing this. But this is blank. You can obviously paint something here, but what? The real question is, what? Such is crafting day. The mystery of crafting day. There would have to be a clue somewhere, right? So I guess we shift into sky mode. Actually, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. Let's go get the Newman, Sky Newman. Sky, it would be nice to have a Sky and Moth Newman. But I don't think we are quite so lucky. Sabazine, health. Now while that is cooking, so here we go. With sky and more sky and a whole ton of sky. Bind life to an egg and hatch something that recalls an earlier era. Where is my paper? Wants an egg. Let's see. There's probably all sorts of stuff that can be done, but it is going to be quite difficult figuring out, like, what do you do with ambergris? Like, just what do you do? What do you do with gems? I have never done anything with gems. What do you do with January Sanguinary? It's something you make. It's a liquid. It does a lot of different stuff, but it doesn't seem to do anything really all that well. I am kind of flailing here, but I'm very curious about what blank. Stitching and binding is almost all well, we should probably just characterize this, right? We're going to characterize stitch. Now we should do in order. Door and wall. We start with you. Fortunately, this is the wrong Newman. I'm investigating too much, or too little, too badly. Do I have a Newman that is forge and knock? Yes, I do, actually. It's the door and wall Newman. And we will try to completely characterize this skill. As I start on this path, I am immediately aware that this might be a bit of a job. We'll see what we can do, right? Alright, here we go. Path of the Sun. And it's going to be forgy stuff and knocky stuff. And this is a forge and knock place. So let's just look around, right? Oh, it is completely characterized. Well, crap. Alright. I probably should have looked ahead and did that first, okay? That's kind of a no crap kind of thing, isn't it? So here we have a... Are you completely characterized? You are not. Alright, so let's go get a heart and moon Newman. Probably don't need it, but it's definitely good to have. Do I have a heart and moon Newman? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I do. Right there. I never even think about this thing. It's in Kilishimi, the dumb language. Alright, good. Crafting day. Off to a fantastic start. Just blundering around, not doing anything at all. Okay. Go back to normal. Alright, so. This is a desk, which really isn't perfect for what I want, right? Heart, and then we're doing edicts and voible. We could do catwink, or mix a flower. What do I put blank in here? There's so many papers and so much use for it. Can I write a letter to somebody? I just never thought about it. If I add a suitably aspected liquid, or brew something touched with the power of the thunder skin. So I need liquid or flour. So let's go up to the alchemy table. This is not it. So let's go down to the witch's kitchen. This probably isn't it either. That's all the heart we could ever want. If I add a liquid, right? Let's go grab a bottle. Make Gideon soaks. And we should probably do this just to read it, right? Only we don't need to use the Newman. Actually, we should probably go through all the heart stuff and try to reveal this as much as possible. So like Stygian binding doesn't go here. Quenchings and quellings, no. Runs and dances, no. No. Herbs and infusions. Yeah, that made Gideon soaks. Songs, Magafine mysteries, also Gideon soaks. So we're definitely on the right path here, right? We have to make it in order to see what it says about making it. Funny how that works. Alright, and so the other one is we're here to characterize edicts inviolable. And we have to pursue the other path, which is on Catwink, mix a flower. Can I actually do that? You take a flower? We'll take a flower. Alright, let's go grab some flowers. There we go. Please don't be there. Alright, that's Solomon's preparation. So I'm assuming this could make Millicent? With sufficient moon in Solomon's preparation? We'll have to investigate that. Anyway, what I'm looking for right now is all of the moon skills. Toss some sea stories. No. That one's completely uncharacterized. That's interesting. This one again, completely uncharacterized. There's an entire path there I haven't found. Crafting day is going to last for a while. Chimeric larva goes into the perilous imago, yeah? Alright. I don't know what the Stimfling goes into. That's still a question. This, in theory, well, maybe if I put an actual moon skill in, I'd be able to do something here, right? It's kind of sloppy of me. When you move, it's not what I'm looking for. There's a lot of moon skills. There's a lot of stuff there I'm interested in. That probably makes Millicent through the moon path, which I'm just kind of theorizing actually exists. Really, so that's it, huh? So I guess I gotta do this, right? Make Solon's preparation, and I have to be sure to read, as painful as that is. I need my skill back. It's going to hurt to read. I'm going to have to do it. So we made some solvents preparation. Precursors of Great Ink Nillikant with keeper level winter, not moon. So I can make that with edicts involuble with an off skill. Interesting thought. Anyway, so keeper level winter and an off skill, and then the edicts involuble. Is there room for it? We want heart. We were doing heart here. We were going to make Gideon soaks. Yeah, there's room for Nillikant there. So grab our bottle from the cellar. We're going to make Gideon soaks. And again, we're going to read. Then we will continue to pursue greater crafting. It says, with keeper level heart, soaks are a precursor to January Sanguinary. Let's see. Jan. Yeah, it's already written down. And so I do not understand. Yeah, definitely don't understand. So that's keeper level heart. Can we just do that right now? No, we have to wait for our skills to come off again. We'll do this in a moment. We're going to do a grand sweep for January Sanguinary. And up. We'll do that now. So edicts involuble, soul, and Newman. That's more than enough. Oh, this doesn't go? Really? Irritating. The witch's kitchen doesn't take a liquid? Sure. Really? I can do this without even putting in a soul card. Huh. It's really powerful, isn't it? Anyway, calling all heart skills, right? Probably be calling all skills in general. Like, because there's going to be off-brands, right? There's also going to be off-brands that I can't place in this, which is a great problem. It's going to be very... Oh, it's another problem is that I'm falling below the threshold needed because I don't have Chorin. And this is an off-brand. Oh, okay, this is just totally wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Right there. Oh, I wish I could put in... I wish I had another chore. I did this wrong, didn't I? Alright, another heart thing. Do I have more soaks? Pretty sure I do. Find me heart stuff. Sly Olympic. There we go. That's keeper level regardless. Then it's inviolable. Of course, it shows January Sanguinary. Should probably make it just to see what it says, right? 27 heart. You may all proceed to back up. See, Quenchies and Quellings makes Gideon soaks, but it doesn't make anything more. That's very strange. What do you suppose is made here? Huh. For sky level, a suitably aspected liquid. Yeah, that's Gideon soaks and Eigengrau. But like, we've already tested this, right? We don't have enough winter. We need a little more winter. We're getting off track, aren't we? See, look, 18 winter, Solomon's preparation isn't unlocking whatever this is. But Gideon soaks plus this is not isn't uncovering that. So what is the clue we need to unlock this? Like, this is just a complete off-brand recipe here, and it's not anything normal. What do you suppose the formula is? It gives no clue. Now here's 16 winter, 16 heart, and it doesn't. It can be anything. What do you suppose it could be? I wonder if there's a clue in one of the other recipes. But Solomon's preparation and winter, not moon. I wonder if there's... True adept is never troubled by fire, nor by fear, nor by restless spirit. I don't understand. I do not. This is probably where I'm almost certainly going to have to just go to the wiki. Yeah. So just search for everything, right? This does not seem like a good way to proceed. But it is keeper level heart no matter what I do. And so if January Sanguinary is a recipe on any of these cards, it should show up. No. But every time I've done this, I've just gone through everything. I have been very disappointed by what I have completely failed to find. So this seems like it's not the way to proceed. Alright. This made Glassfinger Toxin. No, this, because I have enough moth, it unlocked Tanglebrag. Oh, it's Numa. The season that lasts only a single day. I wonder if there's certain things. Oh, there's herbs and infusions, and it's heart aspected, and it does make January Sanguinary. So I would have found this by not rubbing everything against this recipe, by just putting heart stuff in. I think maybe I'm a little too scared of missing something with it being off-brand. Like, what are you? What are you? That's again January Sanguinary, and it's nice to actually complete a card. You have to use one of these cards, like that thing that had almost nothing discovered. I should have worked on that more. So again, complete January Sanguinary. You can make January Sanguinary with Knock and Glassfinger Toxin, which is interesting. Maybe that's what's on Edict's Inviolable. It's January Sanguinary by this path. But again, that was this is just a very useful crafting bench. Meanwhile, here we go. Is there someone en route to Hush House? Came today. It's a 5-pound note. What's going on? An ending and a consultation. The stars move still, time runs, the clock will strike. Nothing particular is going on in Numa, which is strange. Julian Cosley is here. I definitely have to give him his books and see what he says. Nothing more. I definitely have to go do uncanny labors, though. Here. Some metal. The inn is crowded with Numa's heralds and pilgrims. They'll be gone by morning. Till then, I offer my services for payment. I might regret it. Certainly will. Julian Cosley is back. Magus Winterlong, controversial philosopher. For an immortal exalted by an hour of silence, especially one who might be dead, he has a great deal to say for himself over the years. He does, of course, know Eric Pian. Let's just talk to him. If Solomon is gone, if Solomon remains... More flame affair? He is not interested in anything. I can identify my visitor's interests. So let's give him his book. See what happens. Towards a fundamental aesthetic. That's not it. He's not even twitching when he sees it. What about the other one? My visitor is wondering how something will end. He wrote this book. It's just readable or tally. Wish I could give him this. It seems like it's not really great. It seems like it should say something. Like it said something with Hokabald. Meanwhile, what else do I do with Numa? What else can I do with Numa Broom? Yeah. Is Numa just another day now? Should I go for a walk? See what I can get from the moors. Let's take a walk in Numa. Let's go forage with Numa. Okay. And we go and we pick stuff up in Numa. Numa will help us, yes. Numa is a great idea. There you go. What has Numa brought to us? With our mighty Faust. Just 15 pilgrims pass in Numa. 15 lantern. I wish that would do something unique. Oh, bees. Oh, I can only use health here? That's sad. What grows in Numa? Gather in Numas. In Numa they flourish fast, and there's something odd about their taste. Do grapes taste different and plucked in Numa? Maybe. Alright. We're getting derailed, as we do, but we'll see. Dot dot dot. Just gave me an iron. He gave him his own book. That's just... whatever. So, we're still looking for edicts invaluable, right? It's probably being used somewhere. Alright, what do we get in Numa? A wind rumor. It's out on the moors. We got ambergris. I don't know what to do with that. Literally have no idea. Just a bunch of grapes. Goes on the shelf. And a salt sign. This, I do not want a salt sign. Into the sea you go. I do not want phosphorescent scrapings. Into the sea you go. Alright. So do I do it again? Can I do it again? Trist? I have a hard time getting excited about Numa for some reason. Don't know what to do with the ambergris. I do know I'm done with Gideon soaks, right? The ambergris, I don't know what to do with you. My chunk of whale vomit. Right there. I'm not entirely sure I'm done with Millicent. Maybe I need a winter new one. Oh, I should go on the... Can I go on the moors again? I've neglected the moors. There you go. Go. It's kind of sad how seems like adding higher power searching doesn't produce rarer items. I feel like it should. Horizon Sight? What are you? Hushery teacher and it's persistent. A clear day in Numa, you would see the city unbuilt. Brian Levinson. Alright. Let's go take a look. This is the Watcher's Tower, right? Watchman's Tower. Horizon Sight. Numa. Shaft. And you. So that doesn't... Probably want something rosy, which means fet, right? Yeah, if there was anything to be seen here, I would see it right now. The Watchman's Tower, which is where we are. You don't see Ys. Clear day in Numa, you'd see the city unbuilt. Well, looks like that's not really true now, is it? Mr. Levinson, you are a disappointment to me. Unless we need more knocks somehow. No. Yeah, that doesn't help. Bells of Ys? No. Perhaps there is some secret here. If there is, I do not know it. Yeah. Oh, this is something to do, too. Especially since I have, well, I suppose this isn't really all that necessary. Alright, let go. Ugh. Into the sea with you. It's like just phosphorescent scrapings every single time. So discouraging. Scaptodon Fang. No. Contraband Flotsam. What are you? You must open that right now. Yes, something I chucked into the sea. I feel bad getting rid of Scaptodon Fangs, given how useful they are in other games, other aspects of the game. Good night. Numa departs. I'm not going to struggle that hard. Ah, what ship? Oh. Forsaken packages. Something odd. I will see what something odd is. Washed up in Numa. Uncanny labors. No, it didn't mess up my metal. Beef mold is blue flame gigantic. Yeah, this is gave me just as much as it always did. I'm gonna get some gold wire. Hey, Denzel. Divide gold? No, I want to render it into wire. Take this to a workbench to render it into wire. Oh, okay. I have too much gold. How strange is this? Guess we gotta go up to this workbench. Windlet workbench. Draw wire. 2 identical ductile weapons can be drawn into wire. This is gonna take draw gold wild. It would be wildly illegal to do this to the Coin of the Realm, but Splenitra are definitely not the Coin of the Realm. Is this a good idea? I don't think so. Well, we have another guest. We'll see what happens with this guest. I do want to see what gold wire... I gotta do it, right? I gotta. Then the worry is, I'll get, something odd. Lignum bark. The worry is that 2 books will be sold that were cost 5 each, and I will not be able to buy both. Mr. Fraser Strathcoyne. Philanthropist, collector, former librarian. Complicated man, not a cruel one. He was Christopher's father, yes? Maybe I'll give him a book by Christopher. Librarian, I have urgent business with you. There's nothing afoot. Nothing at all. Yeah, he doesn't know anything, and I've never given him anything. He's interested in the affair of the Sandalwood Saint, but that was taken care of. So let's see if I can give him one of Christopher's books. Traveling at Night? No. There's many volumes of Traveling at Night, though. Christopher Ellipoli was his son or adopted son. They eventually had a falling out. Where did I put my other copy of Traveling at Night? Who manages this library? That's the real question. Someone who is not organized whatsoever. What a terrible, terrible trait in a librarian. Traveling at Night, Volume 1, right there. And he's not interested at all. He's interested in scale, lantern. Don't know what else to give him. He knows Ramsund. I mean, who speaks Ramsund? Not that. Yeah, he doesn't care. Doesn't care about this great truth of the world I offer him. He's only going to give me a small coin. Oh, I gotta do it anyway. We'll take a risk. You can always call Numa back, right? Yeah, so give him this. Alright, we're gonna do it. I wonder if I can ever bring it back. Alright. How enlightening. Yeah, he only gave me an iron. This has left me with only 7 tallies. I am poor for a librarian. What's this do? What's this do? Gold wire. The lionsmith has been associated with this wire, as long as also the flower maker. There's probably something I can do with this. Some forge recipe, which at this time I do not understand. Maybe someday I will. I'll put it right there for now. Now we'll put it somewhere special. It is, after all, gold. Right there. Gold wire. Anyway, what was I doing? I was trying to figure out what the last thing is for edicts inviolable, huh? And I followed Soaks. Moon. But it didn't tell me anything, right? Let's review. Edicts inviolable is take you to the heart desk. Put our Faust in. Oh. See, Catwing, and then... Wait a second. Is this different now? I know it made Solon's preparation. Did I really get so derailed? Like, Solon's preparation. Touch of the power of the Thunderskin? Did I just really never do this? That makes Westcott's compounds. We just had that. Oh, Gideon Soaks. Well, wait. Oh, wait a second. Is the menu of things that can be made different at every desk? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So I cannot make... Oh no. This is way more complicated than I knew. Because at this desk, I cannot even make Gideon Soaks. But if I go down here, I can make Gideon Soaks. But there's a new locked memory up here at this desk. What's this level 10 now? What is it? What do you suppose it is? Like, then some paper, I guess. Now I can craft Gideon soaks? Oh. Okay, wait a second. What's going on? How is... There's January Sanguinary. What is going on here? How did that work? Why did it all pop up when I did that? That does not fill me with confidence. And there's no January Sanguinary here. This is strange and bad. There's no other way to put it. Because of like it was straight up missing from this crafting area. But then it popped up. Do I have to unlock it at every place with every combination? Because that ain't happening. That is absolutely not happening. We can't use Gideon soaks here. So does this imply that there are different things I can make right here? Like, it's not undiscovered, it's impossible, but that seems strange and cruel. That every skill at every time, at every place needs to be tested. I'm not even sure I want to proceed with the crafting day if that's the case. So it's like edicts invaluable at this particular station can make something different, huh? With no hint whatsoever what that is. Because I know it's not Solomon's preparation, and I know it's not Gideon soaks. But maybe I could, let's get Moon up as high as I can. And now January's saying, oh no, it's bugged. I cannot. Why was... Oh no, it is bugged. Because why else would it just suddenly appear? And I take it away, and now it's there still. This is a bug. I don't see how else you could describe that. That the recipe I already discovered is oh, I can keep a fleeting reminiscence if I just keep it here. That's interesting. Calcite supplication. See, this is the danger now. I'm going to only have 3 tallies left with which to buy things. But we all saw it, right? This recipe that I previously discovered wasn't even shown here. I wonder if there's another place where I can do this. See, no. Huh. Why would it do that to me? So do I try to get a whole bunch of winter and then try this? Here, let's go get the winter Newman. You're right there. Yes. I am not confident at all in what's happening at the moment. not. We'll see. I will continue poking at it. Because this is kind of the area where I expect there to be bugs. No one is really expected to poke into everything. Back into balance. The problem is going to be throwing whist in. Oh, really? That's a lot of whist just off the bat. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use meeting some volleyball here. Nice thought, though. It's going to be so hard finding a bench that's heart in winter. Then you. Then whist. Oh, I can use 2. Alright, so here we have 17 winter and Solomon's preparation, and it is not making with the Nillikant. So there's something here with... Do I have any 15 moon items? Azamel and 15 rune. 15 moon makes black sapphire wash. Maybe that's on here. Just looking through my notes. This is all boring crafting, though. Alright, new book. Hopefully, whoever I give consultants, I consult with next. Does something interesting. So, where do I have any Azamel? Typically do, right? That's an ink. It's got a very particular jar. I know there's a bottle of it just around, but I might have used it for crafting already. I can make another. And then search there. So Azamel is moth and drink. We need 10 of it. So anyway, get the new one. Always get the new one. Always get the moth new one. Right here. You are in crack track. Good. I'm very concerned about the fact that the recipe menu seems to be inconsistent. So we need moon. We're going to try to make Azamel, and as just a matter of course, try to throw it everywhere. Moon. We're going to try to make Azamel. I wish I could do a little more, huh? Oh, black sapphire wash, right? Yeah. There we go. Chris Gideon soaks. No, I can't even read. I hate how I can't even read about it. Maybe there's something I can do with January Sanguinary, even though that kind of breaks the pattern. Anyway, so it looks like I don't even know what to put here. Like I can just throw anything in here and hope it works. That's holiest hemolymph. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah. Here we are, just wildly guessing. Let's throw a bird in, see what happens. Oh, that's an omen, sorry. Excuse me, little guy. I did not actually interpret that correctly. You're not an omen? Oh, that's a mark. That's different from being an omen. Put some bones in. Yeah, this is just raw guessing. This doesn't do anything. Gotta figure out something to do with this. Anyway, time to throw in all sorts of moon stuff. See what happens. There's Azamel. That's our goal. You go right there. Some of these recipes are surely very, very obscure. You'd expect them to be in a book somewhere. You know, for reading. How is this so weak? So I'm getting out of keeper level stuff. Alright, so we're going to start making Azamel, right? Only I'm not sure we actually can. Because we may be short. Oh, there's Azamel. Alright, don't use the wash. Oh, I need a liquid. Alright. Chuck in a bottle. Craft Azamel. And we will see if we can do something with that. We were looking specifically at edicts invaluable for this. Where are we crafting this? Scholasticity desk. Okay. Keeper level moon. Azamel can deepen to black sapphire. Keeper level moon. So this can go there. This can go there. This can go there. Oh, and I used the Newman, of course. But this isn't the undiscovered recipe. Because I've got 22 moon, and I've got the Azamel there, and it is not popping up. Which is not a great sign for me. It's going to be really tough to come up with all of these recipes. This is definitely not just something I do. This is a community search, isn't it? Where we all just worry on it, find strange patterns. Alright, so one more time. Azamel, black sapphire wash, loopholes. Look at me. 19 moon straight out of the gate. 28 moon. That might be the highest I've ever seen an aspect go. We're going to try to see if we can make black sapphire wash right there. Alright, so we understand a little bit more. so many moon skills. I very much wish they would have like a little gold border or something to indicate that all recipes have been unlocked. There's Black Sapphire Wash. Why is it here? That's a big question. Why is this here? None of the precursors are here. Why? Why? I mean, at least it's a moon skill, so there's a reason for testing it. There isn't a reason for testing it. See, like, I'm not even sure why you would want Black Sapphire Wash. Not sure what it would do. What's Dedumos? Is that... Draw the moon ink sigils of bring stars, chilly dream to earth. Dedumos is just, there. You can get it with music as well, but you can use Azamel to do it? Huh. And that was found simply by putting in all moon skills one at a time. It's like, do I trust this? It looks like it's completely done. Do I trust it? The answer is, of course, no. Do not trust it. So, Sigma Tainment doesn't do that. I had a thought, and it slipped out of my head. So you can use Azamel and a lot of moon in order to bring the Dedumos to Earth. What does this imply? Chimeric larva just makes a, I have to use Perilous Imago there. That's fine. Huh. Alright. I declare this is what I'm doing. I'm shifting gears. I want to know what's going on with this. So I made Azamel, I made Black Sapphire Wash, I made everything go there. I tried to see if that was this. It is not this. This is still a mystery. It is probably going to remain a mystery. Yep. Yep, there's probably some real off-brand stuff going on here. Dedumos is sky. See if we can shove any sky stuff in here. I feel like I should... The Watchman's Paradoxes is another one I should be giving special attention to. Yeah. Oh. But Wistful Air. And then I can make Ichor Auroral. And then probably Porphyryne off of that. Anyway, let's shift gears entirely. Serpents and Venoms. Oh. Right there. Oh, that's interesting. I can try to put it places and it will light up where it goes. Oh. I didn't know that happened. So, to make a knock toxin, mix a liquid with my hallowed tears and clarify it into a knock toxin. So this is just anything right here. Bisclavit's knock mark. Oh, no it isn't. It's not quite anything. The Vinmite mark I don't understand. Fused with an egg, mischievous and silvery. I know all about you, Stimfling. So Stimfling we should just do, right? Because we got an egg. This is a gull egg. No, this is a living relic egg. Anyway, we got to put some of this stuff away. Problem is our shelves are full. Let's move it up here. Yeah, getting soaked, solvent preparation. So let's grab ourselves the egg. What was the other thing we need? It was a liquid. Grab ourselves a bottle. Alright, so we are going to go to the witch's kitchen, right? That's where everything good happens. We're going to characterize this stuff a little bit. This is moon. Moon characterization. There. We can make a Stimfling. Mischievous moon thing. It's not enough moon to really be amazing. Can I place... need to find a root somewhere just for... Really? Use Lethe. Use those cordials. Another thing I don't understand enough about. Put any sacrament there. I really want to put that there, but I can't. Yeah, I want to put that there, but I can't. Can I do this up here? Weird things can always be done up here. Not an egg. Maybe in front of one of the altars? No, it has to be the witch's kitchen, eh? Maybe just a normal kitchen. What goes here? It's the same thing. So anyway, let's unveil Stimfling stuff in the witch's kitchen. Then everything Moony, right? Some stories. We're constantly wrestling the UI. Why am I putting that there? To have something in that slot. There's the chimeric larva from an egg. So when I work on that, tell me a little bit more. So far, nothing new. Living Relic is a scale thing, interestingly. There's more chimeric larva, but we already had the imago there, which is a little strange, I suppose. Oh, it's because I have so much moth right now. Which is kind of by mistake, because I was supposed to be doing moon. Well, good. I guess I'm very much off base here. So insignificant Lethe. And I know that that can't make Maricat. So there's an undiscovered... If I had a lens... Oh. Let's throw a lens in. And this will be finished. What is that? Horoscopy. Lens and keeper level moon. Alright. We'll be back there in a second. Stimpling. I'm getting way off track. Super confused, wandering around. Not making any sense. Alright, moon, moth. Use liminal. This isn't a moth desk. That sucks. Yes, for moth, we have to go up here. What is this? What is going on? Distracted yet again. Horoscopy. We need a lens and a whole bunch of moon. So what takes a lens? It's fuel. It's one of the altars. Where do lenses go? There we go. A lens. This isn't Mooney. This is another lens. Again, not Mooney. Can I put Horoscopy here? I can. Put this here? Ah, I can. Can I put this here? Ah, I can. But the lens is what goes there. Doesn't work. Anyway. Lieutenant Arthur Moore. The affair of the Royal Endeavour. Shall the new king be the second dawn? The new king has sanctioned the use of the crown's wealth to fund a visionary new industrial project, one that'll transform our economy, furnish the kingdom with a sense of patriotic mission. Parliament, dazzled, has already passed the Royal Endeavour Act, mandating the construction of the necessary facilities, although the details remain, in some aspects, vague. We have Lieutenant Arthur Thomas Moore, retired. Alright, Savazine. Good day to you, Activin. I abandoned the Empire's service long ago. It was not an easy choice, but some ties I find even harder to loose. What would you like to know? My blood, the son of my nephew, is bound up somehow with the new king's endeavor. My family and I have parted ways, and I will not remind them of the shame of my desertion, but I cannot rest until I understand this business better. So you need just a little lantern, huh? I will help you. Where is the littlest lantern book? Oh, this is just too much. I need a little lantern book. I know I had one. I know I tossed it in the pit, right? Because it wasn't of any use to me, right? Read and flipped somewhere. There we go. Through the locksmith stream. What is happening here? I think it is no more perilous than any line in the sun's plan. And it is as much grander. We all make our choices. My choice now is to be proud of my kin and part of his work. Thank you, librarian. Hope you'll keep this matter between us alone. And now, once again, I've gotten derailed. We were investing Horoscopy, right? We want to give that and a whole bunch of moon and a lens. There, we got a lens. This may in fact be the only lens. Unless it's my glasses. Are my glasses lenses? No, they are simply glass. Alright, Deer Day lens it is. I suppose I don't need a place that calls for a lens explicitly. Anything that takes a tool will also work. And it's sky and lantern. I should know a lot more about what I'm doing. Moonery. There's not anything here. Yep, thank you. Now I have a gold. My money can get chipped away. Well, I think it inevitably will get chipped away. Yeah, tools just don't go down. Oh, the horned axe will take tools. But it's not a Mooney altar. Trist? No. Yeah, you don't care. This is definitely Mooney, but it doesn't take a lens. Now, I don't know what that thing that disappeared signal was. This will go here because this will take anything that can be used once. Any device. And this can be used. And this is Mooney. Alright, so we can make progress here, right? Then Aranoscopy. I can make Azamel out of that. That's interesting. Can I put black wash here? This is going to be my last investigation. I can. Alright, so a lens can make Azamel for certain conditions. This is a Mooney skill, so we will try them all, right? There are so many, though. The sorting options. So bad. Nope. Is this just unique to Aranoscopy? That's good that it's closed off. I really wish it would have a different icon to reinforce that I've discovered everything there is about it. Nope. So that's really a unique recipe to Aranoscopy. Alright. That's fairly interesting. Fairly. Alright. What did we learn? I don't know if we learned much at all. We were investigating serpents and venoms, and we didn't do it well. Yeah. Let's check our newest skill. Maybe that's what we have to investigate. Spices and savors. Maybe here's what we do now. I can get Numa pears out of this, and probably Sacrament Malachite. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here. The game progresses. I can end it at any time. I can stop anytime I want. That's a fact. I don't have to do any of this. I just want to. But for now, I don't want to. I will stop, and next time I will play more, and maybe I will actually learn something. Maybe. Alright, bye everybody. Bye-bye.